that we have in our community. It's primarily about, you know, the black struggle, but it's for everybody, right? And we talk about the problems we face in the community, we talk about parenting, we talk about history, because that's really important to me, just learning the history of anything that you're a part of, you know. And I'm a father of 5, so I had like 4 kids before I was 22 years old, right? So
oh wow,
Real
that was
busy.
hard, huh?
Real busy.
Real busy, right? So I use like my experiences as a way to empower other people, because to me, having kids that young creates a lot of disadvantages, so nothing cool about it, right? So I talk to younger people or anybody that'll listen about the different struggles that I had to go through, hopefully to discourage them from going down that same pattern. A lot of people in my community, we, because of a lot of systematic issues, sometimes we take on the responsibility of being a parent too early. That's just a couple of things that I talk about, right? But today, actually, what I want to speak about to you guys is more about you personally, opposed to me just sitting up here and talking about my life and everything I've been through. I understand that everybody in here, like, has their own struggles that they have to go through. And the biggest thing you should realize is, like, none of that's rare. Like, regardless of what you're going through mentally or physically, there's somebody out there that's probably going through something just like that. You know what I mean? So it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Somebody else always has it worse off.
You know what I mean? And that's not to say what you're going through isn't valid, but a lot of things, in my opinion, you guys, about life, about dealing with problems, I would say about 85% of it is mental, right? So how you think about something, is important. How you think about yourself is important. So what we want to talk about today is, we were speaking about this before you guys got in here, and Deanna kind of asked us this question, but I think it can be used, we can all talk about it. Like, you guys are aware, we were using it in the context of everything that's going on right now as far as the COVID-19 situation. People being shot in the street, black people being shot in the street, all the marching and protesting going on, right? So she was asking us, being that we're people who kind of fight for social change all year round, she was kind of asking us, during all these times, everything that's going on currently, how did we feel about it? Did we feel empowered, meaning did we feel like we can help and this is a good thing going on and we can figure out solutions to help? Or do you feel disempowered, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know how I'm gonna help, this is all horrible, right?
or hopeless.
Helpless.
Yeah.
Disempowered is the same thing as feeling helpless,
Yeah.
right? Which is a kind of a state that none of us really want to be in, to be honest. So what I want to discuss with you guys today is about your own personal journeys, and I'm gonna go around the room because there's not a lot of us in here, but when I want to feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys, opposed to just talking at you. So I'm gonna go around the room, and I want and this is, of course, it's no right, wrong answer situation. It's just how you feel. So we go around the
How I
room.
feel about the protests and the COVID-19.
Well,
or
you can use it.
Or just an experience of something I feel that experience.
Great. You could use it as looking at the world today. How is it making you feel? Is it making you feel like I can do it, or I can be out there, or I can help? Or is it making you feel like I don't know what to do? I'm lost. Or you can use the world we live in right now, or you can use yourself. Like, what has been going on in your life that made you feel empowered? Like, yes, today I got that job interview. Today I have been talking to my mom in a year. Today I got her on the phone. Something. We're trying to find a silver lining, something positive. Or you can feel like I haven't been getting stuff done. I haven't been getting my way. Things ain't been going right. You know what I mean? So whatever it may be, let's kind of talk about it. So what's your name?
Natea.
Jantel?
Natea.
Natea? Okay, Natea.
No, Natea.
Natea?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Tell me about how you feel currently, whether about your personal life, anything you want to share where you feel happy about it and encouraged, like things can go right, or you can look at the world we're living in today. If you don't want to go personal, you can look at the world we're living in today. What's going on today that makes you say, okay, that's good, or that's bad, right?
Well, I haven't really talked to my dad in like a year or two. Kind of happy you called.
That's what I was talking about,
For
yeah.
like a while, so kind of
does that make you feel though? Because I know it makes you feel happy, but does it make you feel like encouraged that you can keep talking to them, or it's gonna be a relationship out of it? Okay, okay. And you said it's been like 2 years since you talked to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good thing. Anything else?
No.
All right, all right. So that's good. Is there anything right now that you feel you're struggling with, or you feel you can do better?
No.
Okay. Because life is always about, like, we were just talking about this too, it's always about like a mirror, right? Because people do things to us that we don't like, that we feel to be disrespectful or it hurts us in a certain way. But a lot of times, your life is really about you. So it's important to kind of like look at yourself and say, okay, what did I do to cause that situation? What could I have done differently, right? So what's your name?
My name's Monique.
Monique. Okay, Monique, so how are you feeling now about society as a whole, or just personal situations you may have going on?
I think that society and like our community is in need of a lot of help right now, obviously. I do try my best to still give to the community and be positive and just try to put my light out and give energy to the ones around me, because I don't have the financial means and stuff in order to give to the community, but I still do try. I've been in this program for like a week, so I think that's a blessing, so I'm doing pretty good.
Cool, cool. And you mentioned something interesting to me, because when you look at like anything you want to do in life, like, or you want to help a situation or a person or something, right? Money is what makes the world go round. That's useful. We all need it. You're gonna need it one time or another, if not all the time, right? But the biggest thing you can give, like the biggest piece of equity that we actually have, is our time, right? Because if you think about it, there's nothing else, everything else you can get back. Time is the only thing that is, once it's gone, it's gone.
I disagree with that a little bit.
Go ahead, no, go ahead, what you mean?
I disagree with time's the only thing you can only really lose. 'Cause
Well, no, what I mean is,
So you can't get
everything else you can get back. Name me something besides time that I can lose and I can't get back. Opposed to like except for like somebody dying or something, but just in life in general. Go ahead.
love. You can give love, you can get love, but you can never get it back with what you spent.
Because I was time wasting.
There she goes, see, it's all back to time.
Oh,
See? So time, but that's important. And you being a Caucasian, you're white, right?
I am actually Spanish and Sicilian.
Oh, okay. But still, being a person that may be considered white in this society, I'm sure, like, looking at the protests and looking at everything that's going on, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like, because, you know, being black in
So
America.
Sicilians of Italy are actually the blacks of Italy.
That's true.
So I do relate a lot to it, and I don't agree with racism at all.
Of course.
And we all bleed the same blood, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I drove past the protest downtown. I didn't stop in it because I didn't want to get shot. I got shot by the police not too long ago. So with the rubber bullet in my leg. So and it like well they said it was a rubber bullet. I don't think it was because I seen the shotgun shell. But police in general, the government in general, is just a mess. They're very unjust. So
True. How long ago was this?
when I got shot.
You got shot that back up.
Well, it was in Rolanda, and that was in February.
Oh wow. I'm sorry that happened. That's
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hard.
So I think all of us, regardless of what color you are, what race, what background, everybody should be against injustices, right? Regardless of who the victim is, right? We should all be against that. So I'm kind of happy and energized that there's a movement going on to provide us justice. We'll see how it ends up, but I'm happy about it. What's your name?
Shania.
Shania.
And I'm gonna talk about the stuff in the world because that's
Okay.
been on my head.
Mhm.
It's confusing.
Okay.
Cause honestly, I'm not racist at all.
Mhm.
But with all this going on, like I just said, I'm not racist. I'm not don't mean to offend nobody, but all this going on, it's making me rethink how I look at everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I like y'all or do I hate y'all?
Mhm.
Because y'all hate us, so do we hate you back? Or do we love you to make a difference? Like, what is it? It's confusing.
That's a great
And then even when I do come across like a good person that's not black, that's like Caucasian or Mexican or whatever, I think they're cool, and then they say stuff like, well, all lives matter, or everyone. Then it's like, I don't like y'all no more. Because everybody not being killed by the police because they're black. Everybody's not getting shot, put over, and discriminated and all that because of the color of their skin. So it's really not about everybody. Everybody know everybody lives matter, but everybody's not being killed. So I have to, like at least literally like 6 times a week, I'm asking myself, am I racist? Like for real, because especially living in the home that we're at, it's hella like different ethnicities of people. And they be saying little stuff like all lives matter, or if you just cooperate, like stuff just irritates me. It really does. And then like people who think they know the history of black people and they don't, and they say stupid shit and they don't know what they're talking about, it makes me mad. So it's confusing. I'm confused by everything that's going on. It makes me angry and it's irritating because I actually knew Stephon Clark. It's irritating, you know, because it's just like, when is this going to stop? When is it going to stop? It's irritating. And then it's like, do we got to burn a house full of white people for y'all to know? Like, it's not a joke. Do we got to beat up every white person down the street? What do we got to do for y'all to know, like, we not playing? And then it's confusing because at the same time, like, I'm hella educated, and I don't think they're going about it the right way. All this rioting and looting is taken away from the whole purpose of it. I didn't forget, but it's like I almost forgot, like, well, who are they doing this for? I'm pretty sure, like, he wouldn't even want all this going on. Like, it's confusing. Even his brother was on the TV saying he would not want this. They are using his death to do stuff. That don't make sense, exactly, and it's affecting people. And I had to look at it the other way because I actually used to work for Lowe's. My job got closed because they were scared people were going to go up in there and stealing stuff. So now when it's starting to affect our own people, it's like now we got to go about it a whole different way. But at the same time, we can't keep using Martin Luther King approach. Because he got somewhere, but come on now, we being peaceful. Then when we come in like Malcolm X, we still getting killed at the rioting and the protesting. So it's confusing. Everything is hella confusing. I don't know who to trust. Everybody say, oh, I'm for black people, but it's like, are you really gonna be out there getting shot with us? Are you gonna record when you see what's going on, or are you just gonna jump in? Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know who against us. Like, and then they like to say, oh, black and brown love, but I don't see no Mexicans out there being killed. I don't see no white people out there dying because they white, getting put over because they white. So it's confusing. It's confusion mixed with anger.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think that you're racist. I think that you're worried.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to be racist, but I have to stop myself and ask myself, like, I got to stop myself for a second.
That's like a maturity level, I feel like. And not a lot of people have.
Even at the house, yeah, and I'm very blunt with my words. Even at the house, I say it like 4 times, and I have to apologize. I'll straight up be like, that's white people shit. But I gotta take it back because that's racist right there. You can't put everybody, you know? So it's just hella irritating. So I do be apologizing for my ignorance, but like, I turn to music. When I think about stuff that's going on, I turn to music that talk about this type of stuff. And like, Mozzie got a song where he said it. He was like, this shit be hard for me to turn the other cheek because I get to tweak and think about my people dangling from the tree. And that's real life.
I know that song.
It's hard.